Fuel your rockets, we're heading to the Jupiter Exchange, the notorious DEX aggregator on Solana and famous for conducting annual airdrops in January, also known as Jupruary. In this video, we'll be providing you with a simple guide on how to swap and use all of the features on the Jupiter Exchange. Nonetheless, nothing in this video is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Do not invest in anything you can't afford to lose. Use a burner wallet for extra security and always conduct your own research. Before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button to support our channel and stay up to date with the latest crypto guides, reviews, news, technical analysis, and so much more. Friends, let's jump straight into the video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin on the tutorial of Jupiter, the famous decentralized exchange aggregator on Solana. We're officially on the website, which is jup.ag. We've got the official X page, which is at Jupiter Exchange. Give them a follow and turn on the notification bells to stay up to date with everything regarding their protocol and all the upcoming airdrops. Now, my friends, in this video, we're going to very simply provide you with a tutorial on how to use the Jupiter Exchange, of which is a highly requested video. In this video, my friends, we'll go through the swapping, of which has multiple features such as swap, limit, DCA, and VA. We'll also briefly go through the perps and we'll briefly show you some of the other features that are on this platform. Now, my friends, it's entirely up to you what you do on this platform, and it's entirely up to you to follow the safest precautionary measures. However, most of you are going to be coming on here to use the swapping feature, of which is going to aggregate the best swaps across the entirety of the Solana network. And to get started on this platform, my friends, you're going to need to have your Solana wallet connected onto this platform, of which you can see I've got my Phantom wallet. For those who don't have a Phantom wallet or any Solana wallet, you can check out our tutorials on our YouTube channel, of which will show you exactly how to set up a Solana wallet. This is essential in order to continue with this video and in order to use the Jupiter Exchange. And therefore, if you haven't got that set up, my friends, you will have to get it set up in order to continue. So, many of you may also be coming here because you've heard of Jupruary. And what is Jupruary exactly? Well, every single January since last January, as it was the first Jupruary of Jupiter Exchange, they host an airdrop to the most loyal users of their platform. As you can see, Jupruary is an annual effort to grow the pie and invite everyone to the Jupiverse. Together, we will create more power users, cement Jup as one of the most important tokens in crypto, and turn the Jupiverse into a cultural force. So essentially what this is, guys, is this was a reward system for those who had been using the Jupiter Exchange, of which if you performed swaps, of which if you were staking the Jup token and using as many features on their platform, you should have hopefully qualified for an airdrop, of which myself, I personally did. Now, although it's not the biggest airdrop this year, guys, I am still very grateful for the Jupruary amount that I will be receiving. I am personally going to be receiving 182 Jup for using the Jupiter platform over 2024. And I'm excited to see what I'm going to get for using it in 2025. So by using this platform, guys, over the next year, by the time Jupruary 2026 goes live, hopefully you should have got yourselves an airdrop. But we will focus on that in a future video. If you return to our YouTube channel in a couple weeks, you should see another Jupiter Exchange airdrop tutorial, of which we are going to provide for you as soon as the Jup airdrop goes live for the second time. Now, to begin with, guys, we are going to very simply show you how to use the Jupiter Exchange. And the first feature that we want to show you is very simply how to swap, as this is going to be the most popular feature. So, as you can see, on the right hand side, guys, you can see two tokens, of which is USDC and SOL at the moment. On the left of that, you can see the chart associated with the token pairs. So you can see that we're on the SOL to USDC pair, of which you can see the entire chart here. Now, the token up top on the right hand side, guys, is the token that you want to sell. And assuming that you have a token that you have in mind, let's just say for us, we wanted to sell some of our Solana tokens. Down below, you can check out the token that you want to buy. As it says up here, you're selling your SOL tokens, or whichever tokens you're going to be selling. And down below, you're going to be buying a specific token, of which is going to be your choice. So in this drop down here, guys, you can see that we've got all of the tokens that appear on the Solana network. We've got Solana, USDC, USDT, JLP, Jito Sol, Fartcoin, Popcat, ETH, GOAT, Chill Guy, and you can see all the verified ticks alongside each cryptocurrency. Now, there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of cryptocurrencies that you can check out on Jupiter Exchange, all of which are provided here for you. If you had any token that you were looking for, you could put it up in the search bar. For example, if you're looking for the new Trump token, here, guys, you can very simply buy the new Trump token, of which you probably all know of right now because it did make the news like no tomorrow. If you were to click Trump, for example, and choose an amount to buy, let's just say we did 0.01 SOL, That is roughly $2.77 worth, and we'd receive 0.04 Trump. If, as an example, guys, we were just to do this is just a tutorial, obviously, we are going to very simply click the swap button. Once you click the swap button, guys, here, as you can see, we can now confirm the transaction in our wallet. We just have to wait for it to process on the Jupiter exchange. And voila, as you can see, we have now received our Trump tokens, of which we've got 0.045. And we can confirm this in our Phantom wallet just by going into it, scrolling down, and obviously we are looking for the Trump token, which appears right here. So that is very simply how to perform a swap, my friends. If you wanted to now sell your token, you would very simply click this reverse button up top so that the Trump token is up top, the token you're selling, and then the token down below will be the token you're buying. So if you wanted to sell all your tokens now, guys, you could very simply swap your Trump tokens back into Sol, of which we would have actually made a tiny profit due to the fact that Trump pumped in that very short time. So it's absolutely awesome. You would just very simply click swap, and it would very simply conduct the transaction for you, and off you go. That is very simply how to perform a swap, guys. You can swap into any tokens. Let's just say we buy into USDC this time. Now we're just going to swap another $2.92 just as a tutorial. It is very, very simple. And as you can see, we have now performed another swap. So that is the first step, my friends, swapping tokens on the Jupiter exchange. What can we do next? Well, over on the right hand side, you can see the swap feature, which we've now just completed. And besides that, we've got limit. So here, guys, we can perform limit order transactions. And this enables us to buy tokens at a target price. So for example, if we wanted to sell, I don't know, 0.05 Sol, which is $14, and we wanted to buy another token. Let's just say this time it was the native token of the DEX, which is Jupiter Exchange token, and that is Jup. So if I type in Jup and very simply check out down here that I want to buy Jup at a rate of 0.041 Sol, I could very simply do that. If I wanted to buy Jup, for example, at a lower price because I thought the price was going to go down, I can adjust it down here, guys, to change it to, I don't know, 0.003. So therefore, guys, you would very simply see that you are buying 16.66 Jup if the token price was to hit that sort of level, and that would enable us to buy at a cheaper rate. You can very simply set a date alongside that. So you can set an expiry date, you can set a custom date, you can do it in 10 minutes. It's entirely up to you. You will want to keep an eye on this, my friends, as you will want to track the token price of which you are buying. So that is very simply how to place a limit order. Next, on the right hand side of limit, we have DCA, and DCA stands for dollar cost average. And for those who don't know what dollar cost averaging is, very simply enables you to slowly buy into a cryptocurrency or asset over time. As for example, you may not want to allocate all of your investments at the same time. Why is this? Well, say for example, you had $100, and say for example, you wanted to buy $100 worth of the Jup token, the native token of this decentralized exchange aggregator. You may not want to invest the whole $100 at the same time, purely because you don't know where the future of the token is going. Now, the token price may drop 10%, it may drop 5% or 20%. And if it does, and you allocated your entire $100, obviously you would have no more capital to buy the next discount, of which it may have dropped 10% or 5%, for example. However, if, for example, the token price of Jup was going to go down over the next week, but you didn't know exactly, you could slowly buy into the Jup token every single day for a week, for example, or for a month, or for a year. It's entirely up to you, but you can allocate your $100 to buy a cryptocurrency over a certain amount of time so that you can slowly buy into it and hopefully get a better rate of tokens. Therefore, if you were to allocate half a Sol into buying Jup, for example, you could very simply use this amount of tokens to dollar cost average into any token. It could be Jup or any token on the Jup platform. And if I was to allocate this $144, down below you would now choose how often you want to dollar cost average into this token. So for example, how many days you would want to allocate your 0.5 Sol to buy into Jup tokens. And if we were to pick 2 days, what this would do is every day for the next 2 days, it would split our 0.5 Sol into 2 orders buying Jup. And therefore it would roughly sell $75 of Sol into Jup today. And then tomorrow it would buy another $75 worth of Jup, aka dollar cost averaging into it. You can very simply choose the amount of orders allocated to the amount of Sol that you are doing and how often that you want to do it. Now, me personally, I'm not going to do it, but you can see the exact process of which it would take place down below. This is a very simple method of dollar cost averaging, which you can do it automatically without having to manually come on here and click buy every single day, of which you can do if you wanted to. Now, next to DCA, we have VA, and this is called value averaging, which is kind of similar to dollar cost averaging. And basically, guys, it would very simply work by just allocating an amount of tokens that you want to buy into another token. So let's just say we wanted to allocate 0.5, so another $145 to buy Jup. We want to increase our portfolio value by X amount. How would we do this? We would very simply choose an amount. Down below, you would then very simply choose how often you want to do it. So every 1 minute, hour, day, week, or month. If you choose date and then the start date that you want to begin, you could very simply choose the start now. And then it would very simply every day add a token amount to increase your portfolio size by 60, for example. So what this does is, guys, it's basically a target of how you would want to achieve your portfolio. If you want to increase your portfolio value by 60, you would very simply choose an amount and obviously choose a budget of which you are going to invest into a certain token. Now, this might not be for everyone, guys, and dollar cost averaging works the same. These are two different investment strategies of which you can use through the Jupiter exchange if you wanted to automate these methods. However, that is very simply the swap, limit, DCA, and VA. Moving on, guys, we've got the perp section. Now, this is not going to be for everyone, including myself. I am not a person who knows how to short or long the market, and therefore this is not exactly my game that I like to play. However, as you can see right now, for those who have been longing Solana because it is breaking its all-time high as we speak, they are absolutely making a killing. And if you were to believe that Solana is going to continuously break an all-time high, then of course you would start to long a token. Now, for those who know how to leverage trade and for those who know how to perform perpetual trades, this platform is going to be for you. However, let's just say we believe that the token price was going to go up or down. It would determine whether or not you would open a long or short. I am not here exactly to show you how perpetual trading works, but if you would like to see that, you can let us know for a future video. But for now, guys, you would very simply choose whether or not you believe the Solana token is going to go up or down in price. And if you were to choose long, guys, which would mean that you believe the token price is going to go up, I could very simply choose an amount to open up a trade. And let's just say I did 0.05 SOL, which is roughly $15. I would now choose an amount of leverage of which I would like to increase my trade. Now, obviously, guys, this comes with incredible risk. So if you don't know what you're doing, please avoid this at all costs. However, the nuts thing is you can leverage trade with up to 100x on Jupiter Exchange, which is mad. But guys, let's just say I did the minimum, the bare minimum, which is 1.1 leverage. I can click long SOL. You would then decide if you want to confirm the transaction, of which if you do, you would click confirm. Once the order has been processed, guys, you will see in the bottom left, and we will wait for it to process on the Jupiter exchange, which, as you can see, the position has now been opened. And we have got a 1.1x long. We are now down 4 cents, of which the token price is going down. We've got a size, and we've got the collateral, we've got the entry and mark price, the liquidation price, and we've got the take profit and stop loss, of which we can add if obviously you wanted to do that. Now, guys, obviously you may want to add a take profit and take loss if you're not going to keep an eye on it, because it's very, very dangerous when using perpetual trading. So very simply, guys, keep an eye on it. If it's going up, then obviously you're in the profit. Right now, I'm in the red zone. So if, for example, I wanted to close my trade, on the right hand side, I can click close and very simply click confirm of how much I want to close of it. I'm going to close the whole thing just as a tutorial, and very simply, if you wanted to open up another trade at any time, you know how to do so now. So guys, please bear in mind that this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor and I am not a professional trader whatsoever. This was just very simply showing you how to perform a long or a short on the Jupiter exchange. So moving on from perps, guys, on the right hand side, we have ape, which we're going to go through in another video as it requires a complete other tutorial. On the right hand side of that, guys, we've got onboard, which enables you to buy crypto directly into your wallet. And therefore, guys, this is also known as an on-ramp option. So if you wanted to buy crypto directly into your wallet, you can use certain providers depending on which country you live in. On the right of that, guys, you've got USDC. So you can bridge USDC across multiple different networks using the infamous Circle CCTP, of which enables you to move USDC stablecoins from popular networks including Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, Base, Arbitrum, Optimism, and of course Solana. Now, besides that, guys, we've got dBridge, which is another third-party protocol which enables you to move different tokens across different networks, obviously including Solana. Besides that, guys, we've got these centralized exchanges. So if you have Solana tokens on, for example, Binance, Coinbase, Bybit, OKX, or whichever centralized exchange you're using, you can withdraw to your Solana wallet using the very simple guide that they provide you here. So my friends, this is the ultimate platform of which is not just going to be your home to swapping tokens, but they are here to provide you with the ultimate features that you will need in the entirety of Solana. So my friends, if you've enjoyed this video and you found it very helpful, please don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button because it really shows support on our channel. We are on our mission to 100,000 subscribers and hopefully you guys will join us on that mission, and you can bet that we are going to be giving out lots of giveaways in the future. So stay tuned, turn on the notification bells and stay up to date with all future content. Friends, we can't wait to see you in the next one.